What's your thing that they're doing? What are they? Why are they here?
We have no idea.
Oh, it's
they have very mixed
Palestine.
messages.
They have mixed messages.
Yeah.
They're patriots of Ireland.
Are they?
They want to support Palestine. We want to support Ireland.
You want to support Ireland? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So are you for the Israelis or against the Israelis?
Yeah, no, for Israeli, but they're not in our country.
They're not what?
We're worried about our own country here.
We have
homeless.
We have a lot of issues going on here at the minute.
There's 15,000 homeless.
We have
Irish.
a hate
4,000 of us children.
A hate speech bill that's been put through there that's draconian and oppressive.
What's the HB bill?
Sorry?
What is the HB bill? HB?
Hate speech.
The hate speech.
Oh, hate speech.
Yeah,
Well, I think it's
yeah,
HB.
no.
I think of HB
Crimes.
ice cream.
Sorry. The accent.
No, I know.
Kildare
I'm sorry.
accent. Yeah, no, it's yeah. So like we have that. We have homelessness. We have our hospitals, our health systems are breaking point,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of stuff going on in this country, and they're just worried about
Oh, I see.
Palestine.
But I'm curious, just because I'm an outsider, why are you filming them? That's not okay.
Just because we're free to do so. Because we're free to do so.
No, I don't mean that. But
You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying
To
that. but
document. It's all about documenting. RTE, the news won't document anything, so
I
we
see.
document.
So you're documenting the fact that they're against the slaughter in Palestine, is that what you mean?
We just documented everything that's happening in Ireland.
Oh, I see.
Everything. It's not just.
So you're
things.
making your own documentary?
Yeah.
We make our
daily
own
documentaries.
dailies. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We're trying to protect this country from evil.
You know, the reason I'm asking is because just by a coincidence, I met a guy from Gaza a couple of weeks ago, and he said to me, teenagers, right, when he left Gaza, was the last thing he saw. Going through the rubble, picking out heads, arms,
Look, it's shocking.
legs.
It is shocking.
Because the Israelis are bombing the shit out of
It's
us.
the government
and
that
it
caused the
It
wars.
is shocking.
No, I'm not
right?
saying that, but I'm just saying.
It is shocking, but what difference are they going to do about it? What difference are they going to make? If we make a difference, my point is, if we make a difference here in this country,
Right.
and with what's in there behind them, then we can make a difference in
But why don't you go after the guys in there rather than them? Because these guys
Well,
are...
why don't they?
No,
Why don't they go up to them? You know what I mean?
Probably this guy.
Well, you know what, I don't know what the story is, but the thing is, I feel like these guys are upset because these are healthcare workers, and their brothers and sisters are getting mowed down by Israeli tanks, and guns,
Why are
bombs.
they there?
You know what I mean? That's what I find. Don't you find a kind of a sympathy for them? Because the medical workers,
I feel sympathy for all humans on earth.
And
No, I know that.
how is us not documenting it going to help them? What difference does it make if we're documenting?
So you're trying to help them? Is that what you're saying?
No,
We're
I'm
just
saying what
documenting.
difference does it make if we're documenting? How does it help them or affect them in any way? How does it do any harm or any good to them? It doesn't affect them in any way.
No, but I'm just wondering I just didn't know what the point was. If you document it or you don't, if you don't document it or you document, what difference does it make?
Because we're free to do so.
Everybody's free to do something.
Well, there
No,
you
I'm
go.
not-
It's
no,
a
I'm
freedom,
saying-
yeah, but it has many different layers. It's a freedom thing as well.
No, I know
If
that. I
we
agree-
weren't
I
here
agree with that.
documenting, people wouldn't know anything about this. People wouldn't know about the hunger strikers over here.
Oh, I see. So you're
You
trying
know,
to do it for the good of people.
Well, you see, the difference is, right, that if we have a gathering, right, they arrive with they arrive with balaclavas, masks, all faces covered, and they cause havoc. And they did so a couple of weeks ago at Custom House.
When you say cause havoc, what do you mean?
But they caused havoc. They were banging drums, making noises when the speeches were going on. They were just causing havoc. The guards had to push them across the road. They got aggressive and violent. They're always are. These aren't innocent little victims over here, man. Just because they're waving
I don't mean to-
Palestinian flags,
They don't
they're
want
not
to be.
victims. They're not in Palestine.
Oh, no, I know.
No, well then,
But
I'm not going to look at them and feel sorry for them as if they're victims of something. They're not.
But aren't you shocked?
They're not in
Aren't
Palestine.
you shocked what's happened to the Palestinians?
Oh, it's disgraceful. What can I do about it?
Give them money.
Money.
To feed them.
Why
because
feed the
Israelis
war?
are cutting- Israelis are
Feed the
cutting
war. Feed the war. All it does is feed billionaires.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Billionaires. One of the main people in UNICEF is married to an arms dealer. Did you know that?
For Israel, I mean,
Did you know that?
for Israel.
The humanitarian, UNICEF, the humanitarian, right? So one of their head women is married to an arms dealer. So make that make sense.
That doesn't make any sense at
Doesn't
all.
make sense. They profit from peace, they profit from war. They profit from the arms industry and they profit from the humanitarian industry.
Yeah.
And them here doing this, why would I feel sorry for them?
I don't feel sorry for them. I feel like, you know what, they have a point though. You know, if they're getting slaughtered, right? Say if you, let me put it this way. You're Irish, right?
Well, tell them to
Aren't
go
you
and fight.
Irish?
Yeah.
Say if you had Irish Americans, right? And they're getting killed in America. Wouldn't you feel kind of a bond for them? Just because they're Irish, they're getting killed?
Yeah, but sure, what's me waving the flag here going to do about it?
No, I don't mean that. I mean,
So you have a choice then. You either sort out what's going on here or you go there and you fight.
That's a good point, actually. In fact, that's what you're saying. They should go to Palestine and fight.
Well, that's if they want to make a difference.
Well, then Palestine fight.
If they want to make a difference, go make a difference.
You know what? I don't. What's your name, by the way?
My
name's Paul.
Well, Keith.
Keith, I'll tell you this. I understand what you're doing. I think you're sincere.
Yeah,
You want to know something, though? My country, my government, I should say, is the one responsible for putting arms in their hands.
All right.
They're not putting arms in Palestinians' hands. They're
know,
putting their
yeah.
arms in Israeli hands, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right to someone to give them a bunch of arms to slaughter a bunch of people. You know what I mean? And don't you believe in what happened within the North? That was a complete tragedy. It's still going on as far as the Catholics being killed, right? So you're in solidarity, aren't you, with them?
There's shocking things going on around the world
Are
now.
you in solidarity with the Nationalists of the North? Are you in solidarity with the Nationalists of the North? Because they're the ones that get fucked over all the time. Still, by the way. They still have a border here that nobody voted for, right?
I know, yeah.
So what I'm just saying is this, that wouldn't you be better off telling the U.S. government and putting your efforts behind that and saying to the U.S. government, stop sending arms to slaughter Palestinians like the way they did, the English did for the Irish.
There's
There's
millions of Americans in America doing that. You know, there's Texans there, and they're taking care of business. Every respect to them. Like the American people don't want this. They don't want. This is happening in their country as well, in America as well. This invasion as well. And all these wars. See all these wars. They're proxy wars. They're all wars that were started to cause this, to create this. If you look at it, right, our country supports Europe, Europe supports Israel, America supports Israel, and Israel is committing a genocide. And they all support it.
You want to know something? It's one word, not at all. It says it all. You know what that word is? You know what? The US, the EU, all of them don't give a shit. It's these fucking things that they insist on running around with. Right? It's all about oil. Nobody's giving a damn. And by the way, the planet is melting away. Right? We've had the worst hurricanes ever because of the oceans are being heated.
But do you believe in weather modification?
I believe there's weather modification. I believe that also that the corporations, like especially Exxon Oil, does not want us to believe in global heating, right? Because it's to their benefit. Say, you know what? This doesn't exist, by the way. It's all an illusion. You know what people do? They go, oh, that's some doubt. They put seeds of doubt in people's heads, right? They go, oh, I'm not sure about this right now. Whereas 97 or 98% of the world's scientists say it's happening. You can see by the destruction. My brother lives in Florida, right?
But I have to
his Tampa was flattened just recently. They've never had anything like this ever in their life. They've never had a storm just recently called Milton, right? All these things, by the way. But you know who's doing it? Remember one thing, everything you do, by the way, corporations own this world.
Yeah.
They own the world, right? And this thing that you're doing with them, right? That's what they want. They want us to fight one another. They don't want us to unite. And that's what happened, by the way, when the English came in. They conquer and divide. That's all they do. I should say it the other way. Divide and conquer. That's the way it works.
The point you made there about scientists. When I hear that scientists, the majority of scientists, global warming, everything else. I ask the question: are you following the science or are you following the money? Because if you look at all this crap now about transgenderism and everything else like that, right? They're not following the science; they're following the money.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
So scientists are selling out.
I don't believe in that trend.
No, they're selling out. They're selling out the science to follow the money, to go to the narrative.
Chief, I'm just trying to say
follow the narrative.
I'm trying to say one thing. They don't give a shit about us. And by the way, as far as the whole thing in the Middle East, if it's Arab blood, or if it's Jewish blood or Israeli blood. They don't give a shit.
No, it's just
as long
blood.
as somebody is there,
spilling
and
blood,
their
yeah.
deputy, right? They have a deputy there, with lots of arms that they pour into it. And as long as the oil keeps flowing, especially to the insatiable America, right? They use 25% of the world's resources. They're only like 5% of the world, right? But they use 25% of the world's resources. They're gluttons. They're pigs. And this thing that you're doing here, like having a conflict with these people, right?
But we're not
It
having a
serves
conflict.
nobody.
We're over the far side of the road.
No, but it looks intimidating now.
The last time,
it looks terrible.
The last time they came up on us, right? We were
Yeah.
standing on the steps of Custom House, and they came up onto the footpath in front of us
Yeah.
and started charging at us, and the guards had to push them to the far side of the road. So believe
Yeah.
me, they are not innocent.
Yeah, but you know what? Their hearts are in the right place because they're empathizing, just like you would.
Are
Your
they,
brothers up in the
are
north.
they, or are they virtue signaling?
Excuse me?
Are they, or are they virtue signaling?
Maybe you might have a point.
That's-
I
that's
don't
what I
know.
would refer
Like, I
to
don't know what goes on in people's heads or in their hearts. No, I have no idea. You know what? You're absolutely. You know something. Sometimes there is a lot of bullshit. But you know what happened was it? Remember when that guy George Floyd? Remember George Floyd got the should be choked to death? I saw people putting up signs. I said, "You're just full of shit. You don't have any black friends. You don't give a shit about the blacks. You live in a very lily white neighborhood, right? It's just. No, I agree with that. A lot of it's about face, how you look.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But again, what I'm trying to say though is that if you can, and I want them to do it too as well, pull back, right, like this, pull back, and look at the whole picture.
Yeah.
It's these guys up there, these fuckers.
Oh, I
They
agree.
have the power, the biggest, what I call it, Hitler. The biggest Hitler company, or Hitlerian company, is Exxon and Mobil. They're the ones going like this. And you guys, and them, they don't give a shit about. That's what I mean. So don't be manipulated, Keith. I gotta go.
Yeah, listen, it was nice talking to you. Nice talking to you, yeah?
Yeah, you
Take
too.
care. Take care. That was actually a decent conversation. You're a nice man.
2024, folks. Irish Patriots are here. The Warriors are in.